Hey friends, and welcome back to Cooking with Mrs. G. Today we are making carrot cake muffins with a cheesecake filling. First, let's go over the kitchen rules. We always wash our hands before touching or prepping any food. Always cook with an adult. And never ever take any nuts related foods to school. So let's begin by washing our hands. And we'll sing the ABC song. So first, I'll get some soap, some warm water. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Okay, let's rinse them off. All right. So, what do you think we need to make carrot cake muffins with a cheesecake filling? Carrots? Yeah, we got carrots. Cream cheese, oil, baking powder, baking soda. We need melted butter or margarine, vanilla, eggs, cinnamon and ground ginger. And of course, we need to have our white granulated sugar, we need brown sugar, flour, and powdered sugar. Now this video has 3 different steps to it. So first what we're going to do is make the strudel crumble that's going to go on top of our cupcakes, or I guess muffins, sorry. So what we're going to do is take 1 cup of flour, 2/3 of a cup of granulated or the white sugar, 1/2 cup of melted butter, and a teaspoon of cinnamon, and mix it all together. So I already have my melted butter here, so I'm just going to add everything to it. So what was it that we needed? I'm dropping things. I need a bigger island. So we need 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Yep, there goes my cat again. Let's just mix it in there. Okay. And we need 1 cup of flour, which is over here. Two-thirds. Did I not get the right cup? Where is it? Okay. We need 2/3 of a cup of sugar. So what we're going to do is just use my 1/3, which means we'll need 2 of those. So 1 and 2. Okay. And then just a little dash of salt, which is about 1/4 teaspoon. And then we're going to mix it together like this. What do you think is going to happen? Will it go smooth or will it stay firmer? Let's stir it and find out. So you should continue stirring until it's all mixed together. And it should turn out to be like a dry, sticky kind of powder base, because it's going to go on top of our muffins before we put them in the oven. And just keep mixing it until it's all mixed together. And it is supposed to be crumbly, just so you know, okay? We're almost there. Okay. So now what we're going to do is just set this aside for a little bit. And then we'll make our cheesecake filling next. All right. Put that there. So for our cheesecake filling, all we need is 1 package of cream cheese. I'm going to put it inside there. Just throw that there for now. You don't need no muffins. Yeah. Try to open this with my nails. See my cat? He thinks it's time to eat, apparently. Okay, so let's drop the cream cheese in here. This in the garbage. And then we're going to add in 1/4 cup of sugar. So just come back over here. Get 1/4 cup. And it's also, you need to have 2 tablespoons to go in with it too. So 1 and 2. Okay. And then we need 1/2 teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of vanilla. All right. So next what we're going to do is cream it together. And turn it up so it goes a little bit faster and mixes better. So this is kind of like an icing, or if you ever eat cheesecake, it tastes pretty good. Okay, so then I'm going to take that, see how that looks? Like icing, right? It's just a little bit thicker. So then what I'm going to do is just take it and scoop it into a container for later. Right. Just like that. Okay. And I'm not even going to bother washing this because it doesn't really matter. Okay, so next we are going to make our carrot cake muffins. So what we want to do is get all of our dry ingredients first, which is our flour. So we need 2 1/4 of a cup of flour. So this is 1/4 cup, so that will be for that. So 1/4. And then I need my 1 cupper. So how many is it would make 2 of these? That's right, 2 friends. So 1, 2. Okay. And then we need 1/2 cup of regular white sugar, which is this one. So we'll just do that. 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder. So 1. Make sure they're leveled off, okay? So 1 1/2. Okay. And we need 1/4 of baking soda. And then we need 3/4 of ground ginger. So to get 3/4, you can use 3 spoons of 1/4, or you could use 1 spoon of 1/4 and 1 spoon of 1/2. So I'm just going to use 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we need cinnamon. We need 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. So let's get our 1 spoon and our half. Okay, and then we need to have brown sugar too, which is 1/4 cup. And you just want it to be lightly done. You don't need it packed. Okay, and then of course we need 3/4 teaspoon of salt. So that's about 5 turns of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're just going to mix this together quick. Let me get my whisk. Get them all mixed together. And then we're going to mix our wet items together and pour in there. Okay. So for our wet items, we need 2 large eggs right here, which I'm going to crack into a bowl. Because that bowl I have is too small. So it'll be 1 egg. Eggs. And then we're going to beat those. And we're going to add in 3/4 cup of cold water. 3/4 cup. Okay. And pour that in. I know there's so many cups, isn't there? You never know what we need. Okay, and 1/3 cup of oil. Vegetable oil, canola oil. You might be able to use coconut or coconut oil too. I don't know. I've never tried, but you might be able to. And then we're just going to stir those up and pour them into our batter of our dry ingredients. Okay, let's do that. We're just going to put this back on and turn that on and let our dry ingredients and all of our wet ingredients incorporate together. My hands. Okay, take a look, friends. How does this look to you? Now, what we're going to do is just turn it up really high for a second. When I turn it up really high, it gets all the stuff that's in the middle of my mixing blade and makes it go out. And then we're going to add in 1 cup of grated carrots. I went ahead and did it already because it takes a little bit of time. So we need 1 cup. Okay. All right, so 1 cup. We're going to mix it in with this. Do you like carrot muffins? Especially when they have cream cheese, they taste so good. So having this cheesecake filling is going to be really nice. Just turn it up a little bit. Oh, I forgot to tell you that we need to preheat our oven to 400 degrees, which I already did that. And line 12. And I lined 12 of our muffin tins already with liners. And if you don't have liners, you can use oil or butter or cooking spray, whatever you want. All right. So this is ready. Okay, so now if you want to join me over here, friends, we'll start mixing this together. So we're going to need our cream cheese, and we're going to need our batter, and a couple spoons. Okay, so first what we're going to do is put in about a tablespoon or so of our batter. Okay, and it is nice and thick, just so you know. So let's fill these with a tablespoon. And I'm just making it so that it goes flatter inside, because we're going to stuff them. And when I mean stuff them, this with the cream cheese filling, what I'm going to do is just take another spoon and put it over top of this batter. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, now let's just give that a little shake. Just need to clean my fingers also. Okay, and then what we're going to do is take our cheesecake cream cheese filling there, and we're going to spoon in some into each one, right in the middle. Okay. I guess this could be a healthy kind of muffin, hey guys? It's because it's made of carrots. And what you want to try to do is like lay it down flat some inside, so that it kind of covers everywhere in there. Okay. Yeah. Shh. Now's not the time to visit. My cat's name is Shogun, and he's after Mr.G. He's like, hey, we're in the kitchen. Can you give me some lunch? Yeah. Are you saying hi to all of our friends at Miano? Yeah. Okay, a little bit left, so let's see where we can stuff some more at. It apparently has lots to say today too. Yeah. All right. And then what we're going to do is take more of our batter and put on another spoon over top of each one. And try to cover it all, okay? It's kind of a messy job to do. Almost there. messy. Just a couple more, and then we'll put on the strudel topping, friends, that we made at the beginning. Scraper. Might have put too much in some, maybe. Not sure. Hopefully there's enough with this last little dab in here. All right. So now what we're going to do is take the strudel crumbles that we made, and we're going to spoon it over top of our batter. Okay. And just let it crumble over top of it. Another messy kind of job. And there probably will be extras of it, which is okay. No big deal. If you end up making another batch, this could go over top of that. You wouldn't have to do it 2 times. Okay, so now that that's done, I know it doesn't look so pretty, and that's okay. We're gonna put them in the oven at 450 degrees for 20 minutes. Actually start about 15 minutes first, because I did mine for 15 and that was all my oven needed. So bake them for 15 minutes first, and then poke the middle. Actually, don't poke right in the middle, poke on this like side somewhere where most of the batter will be. And if it comes out clean, it's done. Because if you poke it right directly in the middle of it, you're gonna pull out cream cheese for the cheesecake filling there. And that doesn't matter because that doesn't really cook. It just warms up inside. So do around the edges, okay? We'll bake them. And if it seems like it needs a little extra time, then go ahead and cook them up to 20 minutes, okay? I went ahead and I made some earlier so that you could see how they look. And this is how they look, friends. Now there is a shiny gloss on the outside of it. I made a glaze out of using 2 tablespoons of milk and a 1/4 cup of powdered icing sugar. And I just creamed those together and then drizzled it over top. So it's runny. I could go ahead and I can make that up for you quick, just so you can see what it looks like. Okay, let me get the milk. You don't want it to be too runny though, okay friends? You don't want that at all. So start with maybe 1 tablespoon first and see. So what you'll need is a 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. Just pour it in, and then take a tablespoon of your butter, or sorry, your milk. I don't have this is a teaspoon, which is 3 tablespoons. If 3 of those make 1 tablespoon, okay? And I'm just gonna stir it together. And this will drizzle over top of our muffins when they cool, okay? So you just keep doing this until it gets smooth and no lumps. And it's gonna be clear looking like that. And then you're just gonna take it and drizzle it over top. I'll just put a little extra on one and you can take a look. See, just like this. Just drizzle it. And that's how you do that. I hope you enjoyed making carrot cake muffins with a cheesecake filling with me. And I look forward to seeing you at our next video. Okay, friends, take care for now. Bye.